which means any assets acquired during marriage belong equally to both spouses, regardless of how they were obtained. That inheritance became marital property the moment it hit our joint bank account. I quietly started documenting everything, every purchase, every investment, every time Jake excluded me from financial decisions. I took photos of his cryptocurrency portfolios, saved emails about the rental property, and kept records of all his spending. Jake was so confident about controlling the money that he never tried to hide anything. After 6 months of watching Jake blow through money like it was nothing, I made my move. I filed for divorce and requested my 50% share of all marital assets, including the inheritance he thought was exclusively his. Jake's face when he got the papers was priceless. He immediately hired an expensive lawyer and tried to argue that the inheritance was separate property. His lawyer had to explain that Jake had given up his claim to separate property by mixing the inheritance with our joint finances. During mediation, Jake offered me $50,000 to walk away quietly. I countered with $250,000, exactly half of what was left. He refused, so we went to trial. The judge ruled in my favor. Community property laws were crystal clear. I got my 50% share, plus half the rental property value, plus alimony for 3 years. Jake ended up with about $100,000 and a lot of regret. The sports car had to be sold to pay legal fees, but the rental property is doing well and my half of the income covers my rent nicely. Last month, Jake texted asking if I wanted to try again. He said he'd learned his lesson about taking me for granted. I replied with a screenshot of my savings account balance and blocked his number. Sometimes the best revenge is financial independence.